Hey, this is Dr. Vincent West at the shops here inside the Disney Springs. No rain yet, but it's been really overcast, which is freaking me out. So I've tried to lay pretty low. Was gonna go to Epcot tonight. They're having this special event thing, but it was overpriced. It was only 5 hours, and I'm like, I don't really want to gamble that, because if you end up doing that, you end up gambling that stuff, and you end up having stuff where people get pissed off. I know I get pissed off when it rains, so it's Florida, I get it. It rains, stuff like that happens, but you do what you can when you can. So anyway, just sitting here. Sorry about the loud music. It's playing behind me. About to go do some shopping. Actually, if the seats are still there, thinking about going to watch the new Spielberg movie tonight. I'm not completely bought and sold on it, but I'm kind of bought and sold on it. So I'm at the very least going to potentially go do that. And then if I end up doing that, then I'm probably going to obviously tell you guys whether it's good or not. I haven't watched a Spielberg movie in the theater since probably Lost World, I think, was the last time that I watched a movie in the theater that was Spielberg. So I think that was probably the last time that I did. So it's been a long time. But anyways, you can see there are a lot of people here. It's Thursday night. There's all these people from Europe here because of the stupid soccer shit, which I just don't understand. Being a former hockey player and a former just athlete in general, I just don't understand it. There's not any amount of money you could give me to watch soccer, so I think it's fucking stupid. Give me football, give me hockey. I need stuff with contact, even baseball, even though I've tried to watch it, but you're good. Here, scoot over here. Anyway, so not a fan of it. Dealt with a lot of that stuff in my life. It's just something that I'm not interested in personally. No, leave it alone. I'm filming. Anyway, sorry about that. I've been interrupted all day and annoyed all day by just about everybody. And sorry about the loud music too. I'm just sitting here chilling, filming people inside here. That way I don't have to move, and you can just see what's going on in these shops, which are super cool. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in these shops. I like it. Very European looking, I guess. A lot of really rude foreign people too. Let me tell you what. I don't ever have any interest in leaving Florida, but to go to another country now, as rude as people are to me just here in Orlando where there's so many tourists, it's not something that interests me in the fucking least. It just doesn't. So I'll tell you something else too, is it's just, I feel like every time I'm around large amounts of people, I deserve some kind of prize cash award for dealing with my anxiety. And I've maintained pretty well. I did pretty well yesterday. I've done okay today. And again, look, I'm not out to get Europeans or Canadians or Latinos or Cubans or South Americans or Australians or anybody. Brits, nobody. I'm not out to get any French people, nobody. I'm not out to get anybody. I just think a lot of the folks that are here from South America, Europe, wherever they're from, are fucking rude. And it's disheartening, to say the least. Especially since I have so many European friends. I'm definitely not talking about you guys. From back in my podcast days, not tons, but I've got friends from Germany and Sweden and Norway and South America, Canada, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just telling you, a lot of the soccer fans, maybe it's just soccer fans are assholes. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, I'm just sitting here chilling, thinking about watching the Spielberg movie at 9. Was it at 9? The Spielberg movie at 9, if the seats are there. Thinking about doing that. Thinking about just chilling on in and watching the new Spielberg flick. Kind of tired, but today's my last day in Orlando, so I've got to make the most of it today. And I feel like I'm doing that, I feel like I got to do that. Got to make the most of the time. And I'll just say this too. I just want to to anyone that hears this, I'm just being completely honest with you. Lord Almighty, are there some, just beautiful women on this planet? Because I've seen a lot in the past few days. And man, it is serious business. Nobody specifically right this second. Of course, when I would say that, it would all not be that. It would actually be scary. But anyway, nonetheless, pretty cool. Anyway, there's the new kicks. On the bottom it says pretty cool. Got the fin thing on the back. I love my Pumas. Anyway, found those. I got a black pair too. Same shoe, it's just black. This is purple. And the back has purple here. And then the thing on the bottom has got purple and stuff. It's sick. Very happy to get those. Anyway, sitting here chilling, enjoying not walking around and shooting a video, which is nice. And you guys probably do too, because it doesn't look like, I'm about to puke or fall over, any of the above. Anyway, there's a shitload of people in this motherfucker. But if the weather can hold, it's a really nice day, really nice evening. I'm digging it, I'm about over this music. It's driving me nuts, but. So with that being said, I tell you what, why don't we just, I think it's time to take off. Let's go. Here we go. Back into the fold. I think there's a Filter song called Welcome to the Fold. I always like that song. True story. So Robert Patrick, the actor, and then his brother that's in Filter, their mom was flying with me on a flight from, I'm wanting to say it was LA back to Florida. It was Florida to LA. And I lived in Santa Cruz at the time. I had been in Florida visiting my mom. And we went and did that. And then I met her, and she was just really nice. So it's Robert Patrick, and then what's the Filter singer guy? Richard Patrick. So Richard Patrick and Robert Patrick, they're brothers, Filter singer, songwriter, and then the Terminator 2 cat. And their mom was like sitting with me on this flight, and it was super cool because she was really sweet. And I was like, I want to go hang out with your sons, because that would just be fucking cool, because I liked Filter, and I thought Terminator 2 was okay. I'm more of a Terminator guy, obviously. Terminator. Not Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is okay. I'm just more of I'm a T1 guy. Anyway, so you end up doing a lot of stuff in your life. You meet people, whatever, and then they, if you're me, then you get forgotten about instantaneously. I'm just kidding. I've actually never really understood how people remember. Some of the people that I've met remembered me, because I've never thought of myself as even remotely memorable. So when people are like, no, you're really memorable, whatever, it's like, I don't think so. Anyway, I don't know what this store is, but I'm not going in there. A shitload of people. Like I said, there's a fuck ton of soccer fans down here. I knew soccer was popular, but I guess it's like being in Europe or a different country where all these people are obsessed with it, like I am the NHL or the NFL or college football for that matter. Thank God I have seen some NFL stuff. There's a guy over there in a Bengals shirt. At least there's some NFL people walking around like, hey, fuck your soccer bullshit. At least I like to think that's what they're doing. They may not. Maybe they like soccer too. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Very disturbing. People love them some Mickey action. Or Lego action, excuse me. I like Mickey. It's not Lego. Lego, it's a hard pass. Anyway, so this is the other side of where I was earlier. This big ass boat fucking thing. You can see out here. I can see that. And then out the bay, there's that stuff there too. It's pretty cool, you know. Not my favorite thing, but I would never eat there. I'm too cheap. Even though now I could eat there, I don't want to. Shout out to all my friends for checking out some of the stuff that I've shot. I appreciate you supporting me in my endeavors. Anyone that has, throughout the years, I appreciate it. I don't think any Phantasm people ever listen to this stuff that I do now. I mean, I get it. It's not the same thing, but I don't think they do. And if they do, I don't know about it. So, the music's really loud. I'm sorry about that. It's probably blowing you down if you're having to hear that. Yeah, the soccer stuff, I don't understand it. I mean, the Bundesliga, the German soccer, is the only soccer that I've ever watched that I liked. The rest of it, I'm just like the Premier League and all that stuff, I think is shit. I just don't like it, and I think their fans are douchey. Not all of them, but I'm not talking about people I know that watched it, but just their fan bases in general, period. So... Anyway, back over here again. Everything's starting to light up. I'm going to shoot more stuff later. I'll shoot stuff. It gets a little bit darker. So I'll be back in half an hour. And then I'm going to go try to watch that movie. The Spielberg flick, which should be cool. I hope. But yeah, Disney Springs is great. You get your Disney fix, which I needed, without having to drop any coin, which I have. But again, nobody that I know that's ever had coin in their life or any kind of wealth kept it by spending it. You got to sit on it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I appreciate all of you. Anybody that's ever checked it out. Anybody that used to listen to Phantasm. Anybody that I don't know that's checked out a video. Hey, thank you. I just like to... This makes me feel alive coming to do Disney stuff, so I'm going to keep doing it. This was trip number 3 this year, and 2026 is, I guess we're on the sliding towards the end of it now. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Well, not quite. But I'll be back for sure, and I'll be back here in a little while, and I appreciate you guys. So, cruise over here, and we're going to walk around and look at some stuff. Not in there, but I'm going to go look at some more stuff. I got limited time to spend money if I'm going to watch the Spielberg flick, which I don't know if I'm going to do or not. I don't know. I want to see it, but I'm just kind of like, Generally, when stuff's critically acclaimed, I don't like it, which is kind of depressing, but it's the truth. I just don't give a shit about it anymore if it's critically acclaimed. So that's just my opinion. And, I don't know. You either feel it or you don't feel it. Anyway, let's go spend some money. I'll be back.